Apollon Nutrition. They're always coming out with the new and the hard-hitting supplements, from fat burners to pre-workouts to nootropics. Man, this company, they make hardcore supplements for like the elite level athletes. They have their own gym, and they started this supplement line way back a few years ago just for their athletes. Assassin V7 compared to V6, man. V7 is the same almost as V6, except it has DMAA, aerogenesis. It has the highest of the best ingredients in there. Like, I took it this morning. I've been taking it for a couple of weeks, like once a week, no more than that. If you take it more than that, you're just gonna go into a dependency on this stuff. It is too strong. This stuff is made for like those special occasions. V6 had like anxious and angry. I wouldn't want to talk before my sets. And V7, it just puts you in a productive, happy mood. Like other reviews, I've seen other reviews on this, and I agree with them. It just gives you a really nice, smooth flow of energy and focus. And this one is different than any other pre-workout I've tried. And V6 was just too much for me. I could take a full scoop, okay, but after a few minutes, no matter if I drank the whole thing or not, I would just have a jittery, anxious feeling to it. But V7, it is good, but it doesn't have that jittery, anxious side to it. But the energy stays up all day. Like it doesn't. There's no crash. That's how strong it is. So first, we're gonna go over the ingredients. It has a lot of ingredients. I have the list up in front of me here on the computer. So the first few ingredients are vitamin Bs. These are vitamin B12, B6, and B something else. The only thing I don't like is the B6 form, which is pyridoxine, which is pyridoxine hydrochloride. It's not the best form. It's actually the least preferred form. The best form is P5P, which is more bioavailable, and B6 pyridoxine. That one's no good. I don't like that. Okay, so the first ingredient is 4 grams of citrulline. This one will give you nice pumps. It's not like a big dose. These 3 ingredients will help with pumps. So all combined, it'll give you nice pumps, but especially you'll get especially nice pumps because of the energy and drive you'll get from the pre-workout. It is strong. The next 2 ingredients I have on my list are muscle builders. This is the 3.5 gram of beta-alanine, which is good for muscular endurance, but some people, they don't like it because of the tingles. But Assassin has so many ingredients that you won't even feel the tingles. And other reviewers have seemed to agree with this. So the next ingredient is 2.5 grams of betaine. The next ingredient is 2.5 grams of betaine. The next ingredient is 3.5 grams of betaine hydrous. So the next ingredient is 2.5 grams of betaine hydrous. This is a muscle builder, muscle volumizer. It's sort of like a nitric oxide. It'll drive more water into your muscles, and it's combined with the other nitric oxide boosters. So pumps and muscle building ingredients in here are maxed out. 2.5 grams. That's a clinical dose, as well as the 3.5 grams of beta-alanine. The next 3 ingredients are mental enhancers like nootropics. And the first one is 2 grams of tyrosine. This is a good dopamine enhancer. When it's combined with stimulants, it'll just ensure you have a nice production of motivation. And the next ingredient, the final ingredient in my nootropic list of Assassin, is 30 milligrams of Nupit. This one is like it helps with cognition, but there's not much research on it. It's just it's popular amongst nootropic enthusiasts. So the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 ingredients are all stimulants. 9 stimulants in here. And we'll start with the caffeine, which comes in 2 forms, hydrous and malite. Malite is like the slower digesting one, and the hydrous is faster acting. So you'll get the faster acting kicked in right away, and then the slow digesting one will come slowly but surely in a smooth manner. So in total, there's 650 milligrams of caffeine. 650. That's a lot. That's a lot. But you won't feel all 650 at the same time. You'll get that 450 right away, and then the rest of it, it'll come smoothly. So there's no crash. It smooths out the crash at least. So the next ingredient is 500 milligrams of phenylethylamine. P. 500 milligrams of P. This one is like, it's sort of like aerogenesis. It enhances dopamine production and just makes you feel good. Gives you some of that euphoria. But there's also 300 milligrams of aerogenesis. This one combined with the 500 milligrams of P, you'll get a nice flow of euphoria, and you'll feel good, you'll feel motivated. It's a big stimulant formula. And there's also 300 milligrams of DMHA. This one they haven't used this stimulant in a while. It was in their original Assassin, I believe, or like the second or third version, and then they stopped using it. But their pre-workouts were still hard hitting, especially V6. I found V6 actually hit harder than V7 in terms of jitteriness and anxiety, and V6 was just too hard hitting. But V7, although it has nearly the same stimulants, I think the DMHA maybe smooths out the energy. I don't know, but it definitely feels better than V6. So the next ingredient is 75 milligrams of hygenamine. This one is a nice fat-burning ingredient. It'll help increase oxygen uptake, so you just feel like you can breathe easier in your workouts. The next ingredient is hordein. There's 75 milligrams in here. It'll help prolong the energy from the stimulants. It'll pretty much prolong the half-life of the stimulants. So I think that's probably why there's no crash with this pre-workout. The next two ingredients, yohimbine. The regular yohimbine is dosed at 2 milligrams, and the next yohimbine is alpha-yo at 1.5 milligrams. This is a nice moderate dose. It's not too much. Some people are sensitive to yohimbine, but this dose, I find it to be perfect. Anything higher than this, 3.5 milligram in total, would be too much, I think. I would probably give too much anxiety. I think maybe that's where V6 went wrong, because it had more yohimbine, I think. Maybe. To help you absorb all these ingredients is 50 milligrams of estrogen. This one is a nice ingredient to help enhance the bioavailability of all the ingredients. It's shown in one study to increase citrulline bioavailability, or like it'll help absorption of citrulline by 45% or 40%, something like that. It's crazy good. So all in all, this is a big formula. Not too much yohimbine, I like that. And the stimulants are just those like at maximum dosages. It's crazy strong. My experience with it though, that's where the story starts, because the stimulants in here, like, it looks crazy on the label, but when it comes to the experience, it's different. It's not overwhelming like the original V6. The V6, it just gave me way too much energy, way too much. Like for like the first 20 minutes of drinking it, I would just feel like super anxious, super jittery. But with V7, it's more smooth. And the euphoria is nice too. It's just a productive pre-workout where you're in the gym and you're in a good mood and you want to lift, but you don't want to, but you're not angry at the same time. You're just happy. You just feel good, So it's a super strong pre-workout, super strong. The mindset it gives me, it just makes me want to lift my maximum, but it doesn't make me want to go all out and put anger into my workouts. It's more like a good motivating feeling where I just want to lift my best. And that's why also I don't recommend you taking it more than once or twice a week, because the original one, that one was as strong as V6, as Assassin V6. But I definitely prefer V7, Assassin V7 over Double Impact, because of the smooth energy and motivation and the uplifting motivation and feeling. Like, I took it this morning and I'm still kind of jittery. Oh my god, there's no crash at all. Like, I'm gonna talk about this in my pros and cons too. So I wrote down a couple of pros. There's great pumps, but not because of the crazy nitric oxide boosters in here. There's not that much, but it just makes you want to work hard, and it makes you look forward to your next set. So when you're doing your first set and you're doing your next set, there's not much rest, and I just got a nice pump from that, without having the need of taking more nitric oxide boosters. So there's no crash. That's actually a downside, because at nighttime, if I take this at afternoon, like 12 or 1 o'clock, I'll have trouble sleeping at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. So I would prefer it to have like a little bit of crash so I can sleep at night. Or I recommend taking it super early in the morning, 9, 8 a.m., 10. No anxiety. I never got anxiety from this V7 version, but V6 I definitely did. But V7, nothing. It was smooth. It was just productive. I felt good. Another disadvantage I think to Assassin V7 is the V6 form in here. It's dosed highly, and it's not the best form. It's actually the worst, in my opinion. There's actually a study, I'll link it in the description, but it's called the vitamin B6 paradox, if you Google it. When you take this form of B6, it'll actually decrease and put you in a deficiency of B6, which is counterintuitive. So the best form of vitamin B6 is the pyridoxine 5-phosphate, which is, I rarely see it in pre-workouts or even multivitamins for some reason. So keep an eye out if you're taking a vitamin multivitamin or a pre-workout. Make sure you're getting the proper form of B6, or at least supplement it. And there's actually a huge dose of vitamin B6 in here. So if Apollon Nutrition, if you're listening, put either the best form. So please, Apollon Nutrition. But honestly, all in all, it's a great All in all, it's a great pre-workout. V7, there's no pre-workout like this one. It's a hardcore one. It's not one you want to take on a daily basis. It's not a daily pre-workout. If you are looking for a daily pre-workout, go to my other video. I have daily pre-workouts listed at the beginning of it. I'll link it. I'll link it in the description below. So I recommend taking this, once a month, once a week, special occasions. You'll probably have this for months. I still have V6. It's almost full still because of how little frequency I take it at. So this one is really smooth hitting. I really hope Apollon Nutrition makes the next pre-workout like this one. It's really smooth, really productive, really nice. Everything is dosed perfectly. There's really nothing I would improve about it except for the V6 form. And yeah, overall, and the taste, of course. How can I forget the most important part? It tastes great, okay? Tastes great. Great out of 10. It's a go out of 10. Okay, it's a 10 out of 10. It's Ninja's Carnage is good. The other flavor I haven't tried yet. I have it on the way, but I heard Ninja Carnage is the best one, which is the blue flavor. It's the one I have, right? Yeah, I think so. So yeah, get it. It's a great pre-workout. I put my discount code in the description below. Thank you for watching. Please visit all the links in the description below. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe. Punch that bell button.